Greetings, all you Minutes Minds on Crimes, and welcome back to Dead Space 1. So, we are continuing on, and we have to make some kind of bomb to get through that. So, let's go ahead and start it. Ugh. Yeah, I don't really care. I don't use the alt fire for the plasma cutter much anyway. Fun fact, this area here is when I stopped playing this game initially on my first playthrough. Until I got more used to, Dead Space, because this place really creeped me out for no reason. Anyway. And lockdown? Yep. Yep. Oh, where? Where? Oh. No. Ah, fuck. I pressed the wrong button. Man, I take a lot of damage. You already, screw you. More? Inventory's looking okay. Come on, drop stuff for me. If I took that much damage from 2 attacks, that doesn't bode well. Oh, I hear ya. Bunch of pricks. How many more are down here? I actually don't remember. Shouldn't be too many. So I gotta go through there. Oh. I'll take that plasma energy. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, there's the armored variants. Do that just so I don't get hit. So there's a free stasis recharge right there. Oh. I love how you can hear Isaac's heartbeat. I think Dead Space 2 and Dead Space 3 do it too, but it's just not as noticeable. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the medical deck. It's what I would call full of suck. And Chapter 5 is where it's going to get really, really bad. For now, I'm just gonna take all the thingies. I should probably top my health off. Why not? I kind of want a stasis pack. Just to have, but see what I can find. Oh yeah, this guy. Yep. Bad baby. This is where I use the horizontal shot if they're on the ground. Just because it's easier to hit the tentacles. Come on then. Yikes. Mash the Xbox. Remember to always mash the Xboxes. And my situation of ammo is looking pretty good. My inventory is... Where? Where? Oh. And you are dead. Just really doing that to avoid damage. That's basically it. I probably should have played this on easy, but, you know, whatever. I mean, I can change the difficulty if I want. But I'm pretty sure people will be very, very cross with me if I do that.
Alright, that thermite you picked up should be able to melt through the barricade. Use the sharp pads to ignite it. Hope I can hold this position. I can hear something big moving out there.
Oh, I don't like that. Oh, come on. Shite. Run, run, run. Who? Oh, hi. Assholes. So I think I am going to get the force gun just mainly for the little things because there are these little crawly dudes. Not the babies. They're like little pieces of flesh. And there are so many of them in this game. Can I upgrade my suit? Because I really, really want to. Nope, I cannot yet. I'll, huh. I do like me some line gun. The line gun is fun, but I'm just going to keep using the plasma cutter. I think I might be able to do this chapter and the next chapter in one video. Because this game, I think, is only 12 chapters. Oh god, this. Look at this guy. He's a real headbanger. And he flops because VSync is on. Normally, off. Normally he just like sort of clumps to the ground. But nope, not this time. He just sort of, you know, flopped. Oh, yeah, this part, I hate this area so much. Move that out of the way. There we go. Uh-huh. I already know that. Oh, hi. Hi, hi, hi. Am I even hitting the limbs? Should have been. Oh, you're still alive. I thought you died. What's in there? Yeah, there's really nothing in there for me. I'm not gonna waste my only power node. That is gonna go directly into probably my kinesis module, because not kinesis, my stasis module. Kinesis module I do not need to upgrade, because it doesn't do anything really. It's there for some puzzles, and that's kind of it. And, you know, retrieving things. Why is there line gun ammo? Oh. Where? Come out. Dicks. Y'all are not very nice. I don't like you. Is there not another one? Yeah, whatever. Wish I didn't have to shoot that, but Isaac in this game can only melee in one direction, and it's really Weird. Okay. That I can't go in yet. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, don't do this when I have a limited time, you fuck. I hate you so much. Fun fact, in this game, the flamethrower cannot work in zero atmosphere. Which, yeah, it makes sense, but it's just, you know, obnoxious. And also, the flamethrower in this game is weird.
Ishimura is able to set a trap remotely. The grav boost will kick in when you enter a zero-G area.
Yeah, I know that. And in this game, you can't fly around. You can only jump. Alrighty. How convenient. This one just sort of came over here. Get in there, you. Get in there, you. Grab all that. Grab the shock pad. And what's in here?
Combine that with the thermite at the barricade to destroy it. I can hear more coming. Moving through the vents. Please stay closer.
Get wrecked. Get absolutely wrecked. I can't jump to that surface, but I can jump here. Okay. And now there's going to be enemies in the vacuum. Like, yeah, if you're new to this channel, I have played this game quite a bit. Not on PC, but on Xbox. So, I know this game fairly well. Not as well as I know, like, Dead Space 2, but... Just grabbing everything. What did I even grab? Like, ammo? Oh, oxygen. Well... I'm not going to really need that. Not yet, anyway. Save away. Make sure you're saving constantly, just in case. Because this is a survival horror game, and you can get bazingaed. So, you definitely don't want that to happen to you. What's my inventory looking like? Huh, pretty full up, honestly. Though, I want a stasis pack. Oh. And you didn't drop anything. Oh. Hello. Got him. This place in Dead Space 2, when you go back to the Ishimura, oh my god, it's freaky. Oh, I'll take that. Oh! I was too distracted by the guy choking. Pulse rounds. Should I get the pulse rifle? I don't think I need it, to be honest. No. I'll grab the schematic anyway, just in case if I change my mind. Because the pulse rifle might be, you know, sort of a fun thing, but at the same time, the plasma cutter is just so iconic. And it's one of my favorite weapons in Dead Space, so. I love it a lot. Same thing with the force gun. Nah, I'm not trusting that bench, because there's some benches in this game where enemies will spawn when you're on it. And I don't like that. Oh! You see? That's what I want the force gun for. Those little guys, because they're obnoxious. take that free stasis recharge. I opened the Dead Space remake. You can actually see the percentage of health you have, instead of guessing on if you're full health. Because I think I'm full health, but I did get hit. But at the same time, I don't think that did any damage. But I don't really remember. That's okay though. Go ahead and just save. Now what's at the store? Other than pulse rounds, because I unlocked that. Yeah. Huh. You know what, actually? Should I grab the pulse rifle? Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm grabbing the pulse rifle. One moment. Alrighty then. And now I will be able to upgrade it at a bench. Once I actually get to another bench. Now, why did I grab the pulse rifle? Mostly because I just want to use it. And I use the plasma cutter a lot in this game. Alrighty then.
Okay, your room should be clear from there to the morgue. Remember, the codes are on the captain's body.
This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan transmitting shift-wide. We need more help. We don't have the resources to deal with this many cases. Nobody would tell us what's happening. These wounds, we are not equipped to deal with it. Get him to the table. Hold him. Matthew, hold him down. That's recorded.
That was Nicole, right?
Ooh, don't like that.
You when that log was made. I'm sure she's around here somewhere.
Yeah, about that. Anyway. I'll take that. Yeah, no, I invested oh great. 2 power nodes into the plasma cutter, but you know what? It's fine. I'm trying to hit the tentacles. I love how this thing sounds, and the fact that it stun locks. Like, this thing stun locks basically like no other. Smash that. I'll take all the monies. How much money do I have? 3 grand. Okay. Slot that bad boy in there. And, just look around. Loot everywhere. I'll take that. Inventory's looking pretty fine. I do want to carry a stasis pack on me, but we'll get to that bridge when we cross it. Oh! No. Did I kill that one over there? I don't think I did. No. Now it's dead. I don't know what's in that room, but I don't really care to find out. Simply because I want to save my power nodes. I'm going to get this upgraded and my stasis duration. Oh, this little treat over here. Oh, that's right. The woman doesn't show up yet. In one of the later chapters, I think when you're going back through here again, there's like a dead body here, dead mutilated body, and there's a woman with basically no face, like laugh crying. It's really disturbing. That's actually kind of worth it. I got quite a bit of ammo. Um, yeah, I got over 500 rounds with me. That's sweet. Audio log. Yeah, I don't care. Um, oh, this chick. Oh man. Yeah. Oh god, what the heck is that? Is that supposed to be a baby? Ew. Oh. Dr. Mercer. Oh. I hate that guy. I hate that guy with a burning passion. You know why? Because he makes my nightmare in chapter 4. And when we get chapter 4, chapter 5, and when you see it, you'll know why I don't like it. And Dead Space players that play this game a lot, you know what I'm talking about. Shut up. Really trying to hit those tentacles to save ammo. That's what I use kinesis for. Long range, just insta teleport stuffs to me. Alright. Pulse rifle's working out. I mean, of course, it's the pulse rifle. Dead Space 1, 2, and 3, it's just beastly. Although in Dead Space 3, I like the heavy assault rifle because I can make a Lancer from Gears. Oh, and there's this. Fun fact, that creature is made from a human pelvis. Oh, the enhanced ones. There we go. And just shoot you up. Are you dead? Now you are. I like the alt fire of this thing too. It's really cool. Okay, any other goodies in here?
Codes received, and they look good. Thank God. I'll start
Where's this?
accessing the captain's records right now.
Oh,
Head to the tram station, and I'll contact you there.
coolio. Ooh, I'll take that.
What the hell happened to the ship?
I know exactly what happened to this ship. They found a marker, and shit went down because humanity didn't learn their lesson from the marker. Oh, but it has like, it gives us like energy and everything. I'm like, bruh, it's the future. Can't you make nuclear fusion? Seriously, this game takes place in the 23rd, 24th century? Something like that. It's very far in the future. Or is it 25? No, it's 25. 25 something. Ah, I love how it stun locks. Yep. I think I made the right choice here. I love me some plasma cutter, but I also love how I can stun lock with the pulse rifle.
Somehow one of them found a way down to the captain's nest. I managed to contain it in a damaged escape pod.
Should have killed it.
Lifting executive lockdown now. I found the deck logs. Whatever is happening around here, we came from the planet when they cracked it open.
That's cool, but I'm shopping.
Colony and reached the ship. Isaac, this isn't an infection. It's some form of alien life.
No, it's an infection.
We got bigger problems. Ship engines are offline and our orbit is decaying. Get over to the engineering deck ASAP while I stay here and figure out where the problem is.
Okay. It's an infection and an alien life. Kind of. It's an infection because of alien technology. I know a lot about the Dead Space lore. I love Dead Space. The lore I love. It's so Lovecraftian. It's so freaky in all the right ways. It's not cheaply scary. It's properly scary. Alright. Well, the next bench I'm going to upgrade the pulse rifle, and hopefully I can also... I mean, if I get a little more capacity or damage on the pulse rifle, I'm fine. And then I want to upgrade my stasis duration, because that's going to be very helpful, not just for combat, but also for exploration. Making a lot of save files. Yeah, why not? Okie dokie.
We've got two problems, and we're working on more time here. First, there's no fuel in the engines. Second, the gravity centrifuge is offline, which means there's a couple of trillion tons of rock pulling us down. I need you to get that centrifuge operational. You fuel the main engine and fire it up so I can stabilize the ship's orbit.
Okay. Is there a bench in here? No, but there is a save spot. And a store. No, I'm just gonna make a new save. I can't make unlimited saves, new saves. Is there a level 3 suit? Because I want that. No, there's no level 3 suit yet. So with this suit, what's my armor rating? 5 armor. Ooh. Yeah, I will sacrifice a little health pack for a stasis module. That's a decent sacrifice. Alright, I'm full up. Full ammo. Full health. Oh, there's a bench right here. There's going to be some enemies down here, so I have to take care of that. Hello? Oh. You're not fooling anyone, buddy. Bye 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 bye. Take that money. Ooh. Yeah, that guy got wrecked. Yeah, I trust this bench. If I get jump scared, I'm going to be very annoyed. A little bit more capacity, that's fine. And stasis module. Oh, I can't get duration yet. I should probably work towards it. I should also work towards HP. Okay, I'm gonna put one. I should have put it there. And whatever. And then, yeah. Because I'd like more health and I'd like more duration. By the way, I think it works same thing with the health. If you upgrade your health or stasis, you get topped up. Not that that's like a crazy thing. I think it works with health. Oh. Emergency supplies. Money's an emergency supply. Welcome to America. Anyway. Ah, line gun ammo. I mean, I'm topped up anyway, so I don't really care. Oh. Here we are. Oh yeah, the gondola. There's quite a few gondolas in this game. I'll pull this down. Hey. Bad guys? Where are they? I'm always constantly looking over my shoulder. Alright, here we go. Hey. Get off of here, freeloader. Yeah, I don't really need to upgrade the range of the kinesis module. I mean, you can if you want, but it's useful, but it's not like, you know, you have to have it. Upgrading your weapons and your health. Excuse you. Rude. Oh. Ah ha ha. Yeah, that's quite a few of them. Oh, a medium health pack for me. The enemies are going to get a lot tougher later on. Yeah, I'm going to swap out the small health pack for the medium health pack. Oh, another stasis pack. Ooh. No, one's fine. One is more than enough because it's a full recharge, which is nice. But you can't stack them in sets of 3 like you can in Dead Space 2 and Dead Space 3. And this might be controversial, but I like Dead Space 3. I think it's a fun time. It's definitely a fun game. Is it the greatest Dead Space game ever? Nah. Is it fun? Yeah, and I think the story's kind of cool too. It just dropped the ball a few places, and you know, it's whatever. It was mostly EA screwing it over. I don't think anybody will ever forgive them for what they did to Visceral Games. Because if you don't know the lore, Visceral Games was basically canned. Basically. No, absolutely canned by EA. Oh, the Ripper. Nah. I mean, it's cool. It's just... Sick. No, you definitely saw something. Or you're going crazy. I don't actually, like, remember if it was ever said, like, how is Hammond affected by the marker? Because everybody is infected differently, and it's dependent on your intelligence. So, big brain people like Isaac are affected, but not, you know, crazily. And then you have people like Ellie in the second game who's literally not affected by the marker signal. So it all really just depends on, I think it's a combination of intelligence and one other factor, maybe luck. But intelligence definitely has something to do with it. Oh, I should have grabbed an explosive thing, just in case. I see you. You ain't being cute, buddy. Come out. Oh. You brought friends. Okay. My inventory is just fine. I'm going to be checking my inventory constantly. It's just a thing I do. Oh, no, no, no. Hey, hey. Not cool. Yeah. That's what I thought. Okay, what's with the dramatic music? Everything's dead? Hey! Get out of my inventory. And you come in. Is it acting like there's still an enemy around here? Because no, there isn't. There we are. Nice and quiet. Okie dokie. This next part sucks. Well, it doesn't suck. It's just yeesh. This is where we first see something really big. Oh, by the way, there is a few like Dead Space movies, and I saw one of them, and it was good. It was anime, and it was really, really nice. It was very, very well done. I'm not picking up those audio logs. How many nodes do I have? I have one node. Okay. I'll put it into something. Huh. I should probably grab that. I definitely want more HP. Because that's just going to be handy, but at the same time, I really need more duration. I want to have as much duration as I can before Chapter 5. If I went with the pulse rifle immediately, I would have been I would probably have a few upgrades further, but whatever. I only lost 2 power nodes. It's okay. And this shit. Oh, I don't like that. Yeah, I see you. Haha, you can't come in. Hey, wait, hey. That's not allowed. Alright then. Come on. How does Isaac even know how to use a military rifle? He's an engineer, not a soldier. You're dead. Any more? Oh, up. Is that it? Screw you. Oh, here's a little fun fact that might freak some people out. When you kill a necromorph in these games, you're not killing them. You're disabling them. They're not dead. Well, they are, but they're not. They can be reabsorbed into masses of flesh and reanimated. Yep. That's $3 grand, right? That's not that useful. I mean, it's cool, but I don't think I need that because honestly, I'm mostly just saving up so I can get the level 3 suit when I'm able to get it. And I'm not going to need that much. Let's just do another save. Okay, if I remember right, the air goes away here when I fix everything. So, that's why I picked up that air canister. Now, oh boy. Get out of here. That was unnecessarily difficult. All quiet? That guy's having a good time. Oh, right, you have to stasis these. Get that out of here. Do I have to stasis this one? Yep. Hey. Stasis, and then I shall... Yoink. Really? Oh god, I am wasting so much ammo. I really need to be more accurate. And I need to look around this room a little bit before I, you know, do anything really. But at the same time, I think I'm fine. Just adjusting myself. Alright. Now for the loudest thing in existence. And this fun time. Run.
You're doing great, Isaac. Centrifuge and gyros are both 100% and stabilized. Now get out of there and focus on the engine. I don't know how much time we have left.
Yeah, I'm on it. Free oxygen, sick. That's right, in Dead Space 2, it's the loudest thing in existence. One of the loudest things in existence. In this game, the starting up the engines again is stupid loud. Hey, that's my spot. Get out of here. Dick. Yeah, Isaac gets liquefied if you get touched by that. It's pretty spectacular. Oh, hush up, Isaac. Oh man, I'm really low on ammo now. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to splurge on ammo at the store. But I think this is basically the end of Chapter 2. Chapter 2. Chapter 3. Yep. Thanks for the very convenient weak point, idiot. Alright, I'll nab that there. Oh, and you see it slithering away? Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna get jumped going down here, but I need supplies. I need bullets. I need, yeah. I was about to say. Power node. Kind of looks like a can of tuna to me, but hey, it's a power node. What's in here? Money? I'll take the money. I will always accept cash. Oh, I see you. You ain't being clever. He's gonna go over there and lie down. I don't want that. Nor that. Okay. Duration. Awesome. Once I'm able to have like a surplus of cash, I'll start buying power nodes, but they're expensive. Wait, I think I'm getting Dead Space 1 and 2 mixed up. Yeah, because in Dead Space 2, there's a guy lying down right there, thinking he's a clever, but he isn't.
Can you hear me?
Unfortunately.
They attacked me. I ran for it, and Hammond just disappeared. Nice to see you're alive and well, Hammond. I barricaded myself in the computer core. I can hear them moving outside, but I don't think they know I'm in here. I can monitor everything from here. I hacked the route and found some reports from the colony. Even before they cracked the planet, the colonists were experiencing widespread dementia. It seems to be related to some artifact they found on the planet. Something called the marker. I'll keep looking. I've got your location and I'm going to unlock the door to field storage. You can get to the engine chamber from there.
Alright. Alright, save away. And after I am done with firing up the engines, that will be the end of this episode. Because that will be the end of Chapter 3. I'll get on the tram and then that'll be the end. Alrighty. Not this again. You can literally just yeet yourself into space and die. I don't know why that's even an option, but it is. Oh yeah, this place. Ooh, actually. Yeah, this place is really, really noisy. Oh. Look at this mess. Goodies? I mostly just want power nodes at this point. Basically all I care about right now. I'm fine. I'm completely fine on ammo for now and health. I would like a stasis pack, but it's alright. I'm mostly just focused on getting to the engine room. It's all sticky. That is so gross. Oh. Yep. Oh. Don't do that. Oh, that's bright and noisy. Oop. Yeah. Yeah, screw you. Man, they're still dropping plasma cutter ammo. That's annoying. Stop that. Drop what I'm using. Save spot. Man, I'm having a great time playing this. Oh. Am I interrupting something? Short controlled bursts. Gotta remember to do that. I can't just hold the trigger down. Oh. An absolute unit. That's how you, that's what you use for stasis on. Because if you don't, they'll cut themselves open and you have a bunch of little bastards to deal with. Cold semiconductor. No, I don't think that's worth it. This is going to be stupid noisy when I activate this. But before I activate it, I'm going to look around for any sort of little something something, aka power node. Because I am going to get absolutely swarmed when I activate this thing. Oh, there's the power node. I knew it was around here somewhere. Okay. And noise.
Ignition sequence initiated. Please stand by.
You done? Oh,
Engines firing.
that was a cool noise. More? I don't think so. And all their bone swords are standing erect at attention. Stop. Stop that. Yeah. It's not going to be the only point in this game where I'm absolutely swarmed.
We're online and functional. Finally, some good news. Get a tram to the bridge, Isaac. I'm gonna take us back into a geostation.
Wait, we're not safe yet. Ship's asteroid defense system is offline.
On the way up, the ship's going to pass through a debris field thrown up from the planet crack. We'll be ripped to pieces unless you restart it.
God damn it. I'll start working on it from here. Isaac, meet me at the bridge. You can do more good here than I can.
Yep, chapter 4 is where it's time to shoot at asteroids. Which I don't mind. I think it's fine. It goes on a bit long, but it's okay. Now back into 0G, and there's going to be enemies this time, because of course there are.
Isaac, where are you? It's
Oh wait, never mind.
Nicole.
But I do believe there's going to be some enemies here. Up. Oh. Oh. Alright. Medium med pack unlocked. That is sick. No level 3 suit yet. But, I'll grab some more ammo. Oh, I have a semiconductor I can sell. Forgot about that. God, it takes forever to load the store up, and I'm not a fan of that. And I will grab a stasis pack. I know I'm using up all my credits, but I'm gonna get probably a lot next chapter. Okie dokie. And with that, Oh, if I can even walk. Sick. Complete. Nice. 2 chapters, 1 video. Didn't take that long. So I think it might be 2 chapters per video. Again, it all depends on how long everything takes, but this really did not take all that long. This only took about, the recording's probably 56, 57 minutes because I had to start a new recording. Alright, so I'm going to let that load. So with that, I'm going to end this episode of Dead Space 1 here. We got a lot done. Now we're moving into Chapter 4, and then after this is Chapter 5, and oh man, Chapter 5. That's going to be a bit of a doozy. Anyway, I am really, really glad to be playing this. It's such a classic game. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and remember, in Trilby, we trust.